start. We are recording.
All right, there it is.
Pirate Chris is on.
Not the pirate, but it's one of the birds I summon.
Ah, one of the birds you summon. I love it.
Yep.
Excellent. I think Jeremy killed himself and left his body to share.
Apparently.
Dudley looks nothing like I thought he'd look.
Right.
he hasn't eaten in a couple days.
Hasn't slept.
Well, Mark, you're certainly looking virile there.
Thank you. It's my branch spear. See, look, little leaves and everything.
Little leaves and everything. Yeah, I'll have to refresh also. I don't see Mark.
Oh, that is very nice, bro. I like the hair.
Yeah, baby.
Very nice. Looking good, dude.
Yeah,
look, Jesus.
I even have my moon necklace there for you, Hefe.
Oh, that's very sexy. That's very sexy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm the Great Pumpkin.
Oh, there you go.
Of course.
So you can see I'm a giant jack-o'-lantern cut out in an orange shirt.
Hell yeah.
All right. So no Shady for the start of this, and maybe for the finish. She wasn't quite clear when she was going to wrap up, so we'll say we'll just continue. Who would like to take control of the healer and be responsible if anybody dies?
Yes. I guess I can.
Well played, sir.
All right.
Now
let's open up characters and add you to Herna's sheet so you can take some time to look her over.
Well, Uncle Bernie's going to have to get out of the way then.
Yeah, poor Uncle Bernie. All right, Jeremy, you are added to both. Saving. There you go. All right, you have access to Herna. Give you a couple minutes to look her over. Recap from last session so that everybody is good for where we're started. We are also streaming now, just in case anybody didn't hear me say on and on. Okay, so last session, you guys picked up at the bear that was mourning over the loss of a youngling and Waikesha's corpse being ritually murdered and mutilated. You guys attempted to sneak back into town and got into town stealthily and then still went around and asked people questions. Alagos was feeling on the mend and after the water. And after some exchanges in town, you guys still managed to go to the dance and have a odd and slightly enjoyable evening. Alagos had several attempts at sexual favors. Herna was proposed to. What else we got? Tilvelar was dancing with young girls until he was hanging out with older ones, and then Dudley was supposed to play protection duty for an old man who ended up letting him wander off and get laid, which then brought about the finding of the possible poison. The next morning, after suspicions were up, Herna broke up with her boyfriend. There were multiple things that could have been done after the attack was found out about that happened on New Gable. Durst asked to go interview the Dar Malanth and the Dar Draga, and Rourke wanted to investigate the scene where you guys had found the mutilated and ritualized killed body so that he could investigate whether that was something similar to a hag he has run into before that affected his water folk. And her name was Meritus. So you guys wandered through the forest a little bit in hopes of finding more information. You came upon a black dragon that was enjoying lots of different troll parts after him and apparently the hag had killed trolls and drained their blood. Well, she drained their blood. He just feasted on their body parts, but you couldn't find out where she left to. So you guys continued on to the Draga, which is where you found out that Gertrude had been banished for continuing to wield her weapon against her father's wishes, and your thoughts were to go to the temple next, and that is where you leave off. Any questions or information that anybody would like to ask before we start?
No, not I.
Okay.
To go.
Not really.
All right. All right. So you do spend the night with the Dardraga, as mentioned, although most of you found food for yourselves. You wake up the next morning. Durst, after having another discussion with the chieftain this morning, announces that he will be heading back home, that he doesn't feel like he can get any more information from the Dars that you guys have met so far, and while he's still suspicious of something with them, he is not willing to lay the blame for the attack on his village on them necessarily. So he will be leaving your presence. When you guys do announce that you're going to the water temple, Rourke at that point will say that that's not what he wants to do. He wants to continue to track in your forest, maybe for another day or two, to see if he can catch the hag or at least find out more information about her. And if not, then continue home, since it's on land and it doesn't necessarily affect his people directly. Is there anything you guys would like to say to either of them before they depart?
Rourke, is there any way you think you could possibly track the creature?
I have no method of tracking on land.
So you just kind of want to wander around in the hopes that we find something?
If she's doing things like this in the forest, there may be other signs.
What about the rest of you? What do you think?
Well, I'm worried about Hope. She is under the protection of the blah, blah, blah.
Festicons.
Yes, that's what I said.
Uh-huh.
So meaning what exactly?
Well, if the hag is in the forest and she encounters the Festicons, that could prove problematic for Hope. And I certainly wouldn't want to lose Hope.
Well, I'm not against going after the hag. But if we have no way of finding her, how long do you want to spend just walking in circles?
I mean, that's a fair question. It's simply a concern that I have.
Understood. I wish no harm to come to the girl either. She has been helpful in her own way. What do you think, Dudley?
I'm not too fond of letting anybody wander around alone in the forest, even if they don't have any particular direction. So, not sure that we should be leaving either of them to just walk around by themselves.
Oh, I didn't know it was our job to look up at the huge Morgon, babysit such as these. I'm sure he can handle himself. And not to mention, Durst is no stranger to taking care of himself.
That would be a fair assessment for both of them. Probably Rourke more than Durst, but still.
Well, if they think they're going to be all right, then we can continue on with what we were doing.
Very well then. Rourke, I thank
Herna
you.
says yes.
Rourke, I thank you for your presence and your assistance. And if there's anything that you find, if you can find a way to communicate with us, we will come help as we're able.
I will leave information in your village if I find anything.
Thank you.
It's the last stop before water anyway. Probably. All right. Well, then I'm assuming that leaves you guys to the water temple.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, I'm so confused.
What about?
Why does she have 11 auras and she only knows 8? That makes no sense. Why does she have so many spells? Oh, scrolls. Wait, is that what that means? Okay, that must be a scroll. Huh. Wait, she gets bonus spells, right? For just no, I mean spells known for the Oracle life thing, right? So that's probably a couple of these. All right, let me go read Oracle here. See if I can figure it out. She still seems like she's got too many spells.
I'm going to add a little travel music.
Okay, mystery spell. Life mystery. Okay, that's going to be a bonus, and that's a bonus.
Any lingering? No. Okay.
All right, well,
It's okay.
I will try to cast the things I know she's cast before. So,
That sounds completely reasonable.
all right. Okay, I think I'm good to go then.
Okay. Un momento, por favor. Why does that not have?
Should look at her stuff too, right?
You should look at her stuff too, yes. Tilvelar, Herna.
That does wands.
Where's Alagos?
Oh, well, that's handy. Okay.
You let me know when you're good, Jer.
Yeah, I think
Think you're good?
I know what the important stuff does.
Fair enough. So you guys travel for about a day until you make the hilltop rise that you're familiar with, but only because your level 10s have been here, not because you've been here before. So you are seeing for the first time the burnt out village and its shell, which is now partially lived in by multiples of the Dar Malanth. They've set up a little refugee camp here just on the outside of the water temple. You are greeted by Virgil once people announce your arrival. And he comes out of the temple to make sure he can say hello because he hasn't seen you in a while. Jeremy, I'm going to take Virgil for the most part, unless there's anything specific you'd like to do or say.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Well met, Virgil. I hope all is well here.
We're getting there. We're trying to straighten out the temple. We've cleaned it all up. The Dharmalanth are helping, although they seem very upset that they haven't seen the vision that we saw of their exalted. It's been many days with them searching, although they have taught me something new. Apparently, the little pools that are set up all over the temple are meant for visions, so to speak. If you pray at a pool long enough, you can receive visions of some of the things that have happened before that were tracked by the temple. So, we're trying to gather information now that they're teaching me how to do it.
Have you been able to see anything?
My praying to the exalted isn't there yet, but I understand the concept. I'm just trying to attune myself to the pools a little better.
Would you mind if I had a look?
He looks you over and says, "No, there's no reason why not, but you don't seem like the religious sort in the first place."
No, but you definitely piqued my curiosity, if nothing else.
Yes. You can take a look now, or you can settle in for the night and we can look tomorrow. It's your call.
I'd like to see it sooner rather than later, if you don't mind.
Yep. He'll walk a few steps and then say, "Are you all coming or just Alagos?"
I'll come as well.
Sure, we'll go.
Pickaroo. Light sources. Doorways. So we're gonna paste you guys here, and then we're gonna move it over. You guys enter the temple. And the first room you get to is the one that has the beam of light now protruding from it. So you guys can all see that for the first time now.
Nice.
From the actual temple versus, what you've been used to from seeing it from afar. The water around still looks fresh and clean. Virgil will lead you through this narrow entryway into the next room, and he basically he'll stand off to the side and say, "If you sit in the center, there's 3 small pools here," and he shows you the 3 built-in stone bowls in the floor, essentially, that have water in each of them. If you can concentrate well enough with prayer and forethought, the idea is that you can see forth the image. But there are literally dozens of these things throughout the temple, and I'm not sure how much information they actually store. If it's just one image or a repeat of images or some type of story, I'm still trying to figure that out.
I lean down and just look at the bowls and look at the water. And it will concentrate in my mind and say, just silently to myself, do you have a vision to share?
Let's see. Don't know that we do. Well, give me a concentration check. Not bad. You sit for about 15 minutes or so, Chris, focusing on trying to receive an image. and you start to feel something come over you, kind of like pull you away from the room you're in. You stop hearing the people that are like Tilvelar and Herna are having some whispering, bickering conversation, and literally in the middle of it, it just disappears. And you start to see an image, like of a conference room, and you can see images like the one you saw of the exalted that's kind of showed its image to you. You see several of those like milling about in a room, and then it kind of fuzzes out, and you start hearing the argument again. But some time has passed because they're not at the same point.
I like it, Virgil. That's intriguing.
Yeah, it's been fuzzy for me. It's like I can't hold it. But,
No, it's same as a flittering moment, nothing more.
I'm going to continue to try. I heard there's a library here, but I don't think we can access it yet.
Yet. Why not?
Well, none of the Dars know how to open the doors, and there's only been a mention in my flits of different rooms with a mention of the library. I have to assume it's here. Plus, the image told us there was one, but it wasn't something we decided to open because we weren't champions.
Ah, I see.
So only champions can open the library?
Supposedly. Again, don't even know if it was really a library since the exalted that gave us the information hasn't shown itself again. I don't know if that was real or not.
We're champions. I wonder if we could open the library.
I suppose we could try, but I have a feeling whatever task we've been set upon, we probably need to finish, but we can certainly take a look.
Is that something you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, it might be easier. Yeah, just move you all into the same room, and then we'll... One second. That was the portal, so that's not the right one. So it's this one. Yep. Okay. Deleting these. And move the players. All right. You are in the tunnel. He goes, supposedly, and he points to the two doors ahead. Virgil does. He said, supposedly the library is back there. But again, like I said, it's only supposed to be for champions. And we thought about it, but decided against going in beforehand.
Tilvelar will go up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the door is which way? Is it this way?
Mm-hmm.
And have a look for any kind of traps or anything.
Okay. Give me a roll. You don't find any traps.
All right. I will try the door.
There's no handle. As far as you can tell, it's just a stone door built into the wall.
I'll try to push the door open.
It does not push open.
I'll have a look around the rest of the room, see if there's any kind of a hidden catch or anything. Can have a latch or
Another search.
Around.
You don't seem to find anything that would activate that door.
Perhaps we're not full champions yet, since we haven't partaken of all of the pools.
That would be my guess. I'll cast a detect magic, Jess.
The doors definitely radiate abjuration and conjuration. Just the doors, too, Chris. Nothing around the doors.
Are those 2 doors?
Mm-hmm.
I'll check the other door too.
Same thing.
Is there anything on the doors? Any writing or anything, or just blank?
Nope, there is absolutely some of the same writing you've been seeing around here that your other characters have seen, so you guys can take those things in, but you know that 9 levels of skill checks failed above you. For Chris and for Herna, definitely some of the elemental symbols are still obvious, and there are a few arcane symbols that are still obvious, but clearly another language that you guys have not figured out yet.
Well, I suppose we'll try again after we've visited all the pools.
Do the Dharmaloth know what that language is?
That's a great question. Yep.
Okay. And can they read it?
You could certainly ask somebody.
Well, Virgil's been here for a week with them, so he would have.
Actually, he didn't think to ask the question.
Okay.
Well, keeping in mind the Dharmalanth interaction is the same that you guys have. Some people seem to think the Dharmalanth are a little slow based on their speech patterns. I don't want to say Virgil stuck up a little, but if you'd like to go get someone, they can certainly try to translate what's in here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Whatever.
what's your hesitation?
No, go ahead. It's fine. Like I said, I don't think that's what Virgil would be doing, but whatever.
Beforehand or now?
Beforehand.
No.
No, it's fine. Let's go see if the chief can speak this.
All right.
Okay. I'll give you a couple minutes, and then you fetch him. I bring him into the room. Sambo need to read something for you?
Yeah, writing's on the door. Do you recognize that language?
I can read exalted, yes.
Could you tell us what it says?
This says this is the library of the champions. Permission is only granted to champions and the exalted themselves. We cannot enter this room. And he steps back.
But we're champions, aren't we?
Sambo looks at you, and for the first time, because you've never truly asked him that question, you have said you are champions.
And how do you think, how would the champions open the door? Do you know, Sambo?
Sambo has never been to the water temple before. I see no way to open the door naturally. My guess is with magic. The exalted utilize magic a lot.
Okay, thank you, Sambo.
Do the champions open the door?
We're not sure how to do that, Sambo.
Perhaps Apollo can come and maybe help open the door.
Perhaps he might. Sorry, trick-or-treaters, God, dogs are going nuts.
Yeah, same here at my house.
Well then, thank you for your time, Sambo.
Sambo, happy to help.
Virgil, everything has been quiet here. Nothing out of the ordinary.
No, I mean, I was doing some decent amount of research and cleanup before the Darmalons come. They've helped a great deal, but they're also in the way a bit. But that's fine.
How do you mean in the way?
Well, I feel like this was going to be space that we should occupy, and now I have questions about that since more of them are here than us. At that chair, you can add anything else you want. I was trying to put that in a mindset of where you had Virgil.
No, that's fine.
Well, I suppose we can rest here for the evening. It's been a long day of traveling. We can set out in the morning, continue north along the river.
Seems wise.
Virgil raises an eyebrow at that. You're going to go further inland?
Yes, our plan is to travel on the river, see if there is another challenge that awaits us.
I would... He walks a little bit more. Come. He continues out the temple, back to where the camp is outside. As he's walking, he says, I would be careful. When we arrived here, there were very dangerous creatures here, more so than what you've run into in your time near the coast. I'm not sure if it's the plan of things for weaker things to be here and harder things to be further inland, but it definitely wasn't things we were prepared for necessarily. Now, mind you, we took care of it all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying running into some of the things we did and the amount of damage that they could do so quickly was definitely eye-opening. I'd say be careful. That's my only concern.
Of course.
You guys can set up for camp. You can choose to keep a watch, but there is, under Virgil, an active rotating watch system already in place.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to lose sleep over it if Virgil has a watch in place.
Not at all. Yep.
No. Okay.
Dudley, I'm a little confused. What was the plan when Virgil came here?
Well, from what he told me, he thought this temple was important to secure, and the powers
Hold on.
so that we could, maintain our colony here. He was unsure since we have no access to the mainland, if we had the power to just us colonists to keep the place Serenity going. So he thought we needed to unlock whatever power was in here.
Understood. Well, how concerned should we be about his concerns as far as the things further inland?
Well, pretty concerned. I mean, he always gives good advice, but if he didn't think we could handle it, he would say, we couldn't go. So he obviously thinks it's possible, just dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't. And this is me cutting in for a second. I don't think anybody did specific information passes down to their characters specifically about what the bigs faced. I'm assuming because you're all the same players, you guys have that information. Whether it was passed to your little characters or not is an important note, which is why I wanted to make sure Virgil at least explained they have run into stuff that is definitely of a bigger challenge, so to speak.
It never occurred to me that things would get easier as we went along, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Agreed.
Well, we never know if we can handle it until we face it, right?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if you guys want to make bed for the night, you certainly can. Like I said, watch is set up. Food will be offered to you by the Darmulanth if you'd like to partake or come up with your own food.
Yep, I'll mark off a ration.
Yeah, as we journey inland, Dudley will hunt. So,
Okay.
As far as you're concerned, go slower.
It's fine with me.
Well, it's half your speed, yeah?
Yep.
So we're saying Dudley's now movement per day is 10,
Mm-hmm.
10 because he's hunting?
Well, all of us have been 20 because we haven't left him behind.
True.
So it's,
All right.
I don't want your stream, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we are slow rolling it for a little while as we rotate up the river north. Okay. Well, I think at half speed, and for the sake of giving Jeremy practice, because we don't know if we're going to run into Shady, I'm going to give you an encounter randomly that I wasn't going to because I'd rather see Jer practice a little. Because I specified Virgil's warning for the same reason. Okay, let's pick one of our travel maps. That one seems fine. Lose Virgil. Grab up the four of you. Let me know if everybody can see.
Good.
Okay. Thank you, though. You've seen these, and they've been out earlier, so that works for me. All right, so perception checks for everybody as you are traveling through the trees that run alongside the river.
Nice chair.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. It looks like everybody but Alagos is going to hear something moving through the forest at you. So let's do initiatives for everybody. Alagos, you can roll yours, but we'll skip you the first turn.
Okay.
And break this out and move it over. Stop. see the future with that roll. Maybe. All right. You see a lion approaching from the distance. You know it's not the one that killed Lotto, but it is definitely something similar. We're going to bring up your initiatives, and Tilvelar's got his in there. Dudley's in there now as well. Perfect. All right, Herna, you're up.
Okay, let's see here. We will do a Shield of Faith on Tilvelar.
Okay.
Let's see here. And that'll be that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Tilvelar, you're up. You've been shielded. Last time you fought this guy or somebody similar to this guy, he knocked you on your ass.
Yep. I will set my. I will delay.
All right. Tilvelar delays. Alagos for skipping you, which puts us on Dire Lion. It will do a massive roar, just a free action for itself, and Dudley, you are the closest person up front, so we are going to charge you with a pounce.
Okay.
Let's see, so does that roll them both? No, that rolls 1, 2, and pounce.
Okay, hold on. Let's add up that damage.
Mm-hmm.
The pounce just means he gets a full attack, right?
Yeah. Well, he gets the back claws in the full attack. Normally, his full attack would just be claw, bite.
Looks like 69. I think.
I agree. Okay. No, that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. Dudley.
Dudley goes down. That puts you all in rally.
And it is not enough, so that's another hit point. Okay. All right, so Herna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Dudley get 5 hit points back, so he's stable.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Herna now. This will burst. Starters. So let's go find bursting. So she's fine. Okay. And Dudley's conscious.
You still have another action, Jack. Sorry,
Yeah.
I clicked you, but you still have another standard.
Yeah. move here and Shield of Faith Dudley.
Okay.
On the defensive, I guess. Well, hold on. Let's try that again. Cast
Shield of Faith, yeah.
Yeah, cast Shield of Faith. Move there, touch.
Got it. All right.
Over.
Much better done. Tilvelar, now you're up with an extra standard.
All right, I will summon my double.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's 2 Tilvelars.
And due to sneak attacks, I'm flanking. Where's flanking?
Nice.
Okay, and I will apply. Where'd it go? Sorry. Disoriented. Target takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls and an additional -2 against me.
Nice.
Nice.
And I will attack a second time. And that I imagine would miss.
Nope, that hits.
Oh wow.
Glass cannon.
Oh no, it's a. Oh no, that was damage. Was in that one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. 34. Okay.
That one on both damage. Wow. Oh well.
All right. That'll make it Alagos' turn.
All right.
Full turn and a standard, Chris.
Fair enough. So my standard, go ahead and summon a frog. And he's going to go ahead and let's see here. Yeah, that'll work. He's going to go ahead and try to bite/grab.
Mm-hmm.
Not the second one, sorry. So 24, so he will bite him for 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to attempt to grapple, which is at a what's that, at CMB +9. And that's actually a 28 on the grapple.
That's enough.
All right, so
Yeah, it's grapple, not trip. Yep, you're good.
all right, so he is grappled. I was a little concerned, but not so much anymore. I think we got this under control, maybe. But I will use my second standard action to cast a mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And back up, done.
All right. Dire Lion. Natural attacks are all light. So I guess I wreck the frog to get him off me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. 2 claws and a bite coming at the frog.
Critting all nine tonight, huh? Nice.
Apparently.
So hit. Yep, those are all hits, so you'll kill the frog
The
on the
last claw was a nat 1, so that one won't.
second attack will finish him off.
Perfect. Even if you wanted to claw at somebody else, he can't because it was a miss. All right. He roars at that, looks at the pretend image of Tilvelar behind him, and then at the other one in front of him. And it is Dudley's turn.
Okay, Dudley will.
Stand up and provoke. Woo!
Dudley will invoke the power of faith.
Okay.
Dudley will lay hands on himself, and Dudley will pick up his sword.
Okay. Herna, you're up.
So Dudley will gain back another. There. Herna will back up excluding the lion and burst. Set.
Okay, Tilvelar.
All right. I guess another sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 1.
That is a miss.
All right. So
Which means you just need 2s to hit him.
So,
All right, Alagos.
All right. Let's see here. Doesn't seem like he's that hard to hit. Let's give him more targets to deal with. We use a summon 1,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go ahead and do. Actually, no, summon 2. Sorry, not summon 1.
Okay,
Using summon 2 to use summon 1.
got it.
That's what I meant.
Right. Summon 2 for extra birds. Got it.
And then we've got 6 of these and 3 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
2 crits.
All right,
Wow.
so miss, hit, hit, miss, miss, hit. And then that's a miss as well. So from the talons, you're going to take 4, 6, 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And both bites will crit. Nice. And then so 10 from the bites, and then another 11 from the 10 from the claws, sorry. So that is 21.
And the lion drops. Good job.
Well, that was close.
A little closer than I would have liked.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Dudley?
A little dizzy. Just
Yeah.
a little.
He just holds up his arm, thumb extended, and then passes out.
Hey guys, I gotta go deal with my dog's drugs. I will be back.
All righty.
Yeah. Okay, so go. All right. So we stand here for a long time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're all used to the stand here for a long time process.
Just will use my pearl to recall one of my summons.
Which one?
Summon 2.
Okay. It recalls. Okay. All right. Well, you guys continue to move forward for the day now that your random encounter has passed, although, brought Dudley within an inch of his life because I rolled really well on a bunch of attacks on a pounce. You travel upriver for the rest of the day. It's going to take longer than I had anticipated, so I'm trying to do math on 10 per. We'll say it's going to take you about 2.5 days till you get to a point of the river where you are kind of at the plateaus just before mountains start up. Probably the mountain that is the original source for the river would be your guess as you guys talk while traveling. You have definitely seen smoke for the end of the second day, and on your third day as you travel and get closer, you can see 2 different signs of smoke. One that looks like it's from a wood fire, and one that looks completely different. It's white smoke that you're not sure what is causing it until you travel for about 4 hours on that third day. And you... Where are you, little handout? first. All right, Kirsty, Mark, Chris, and Jeremy. Save, show. Everybody see that?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So a lot of the white smoke is coming from where some of this lava is breaking through the pumice stone and leaking into the river and making big billows of steam and smoke. It looks like there was a settlement of probably some stature, different than what you were used to at the other two dark camps, who seem to live more with the nature. But it's destroyed for the most part. It's been crumbled and dilapidated, at least near the lava pits itself. You do see black smoke rising to the distance, to the west of the lava pits, further off, against what would be the start of the mountains themselves.
That's sad. It looks like whatever lived her is gone now.
Yes.
It's very astute of you, Tilvelar. And is this
Outside
at
of
like
the
top
dark?
of a mountain, or is this just like flat on the ground?
This is flat at the ground. This is at the base, so this is lava pools at the base of much larger mountains
Okay.
that are breaking off into the nearby river. So you have that nice sized pit. There was a small settlement with actual like constructed buildings that's all destroyed now. So there aren't any signs of what you would assume would be the Dar that were supposed to be here.
Unfortunate.
Well, hopefully you don't have to drink that.
Yeah, your real trial, Chris. Drink lava.
That would be unfortunate.
Pass.
How does the river look
The river
as it
looks
flows by here?
the river looks black here.
Okay.
In front of the lava pit. And has most of the way you've traveled up.
Like lava's been seeping in, or like it's filled with some black disgustingness.
It's filled with whatever is that same black creepiness that you guys have run into everywhere else. Mind you, the lava where it's poured over and cooled is all black, and you would assume that might change the color of the water a little bit, but it is not what is causing the blackness that you're seeing, which is something you're used to now.
Does it seem to be coming from the lava pit, or does it seem to be coming from upstream of there?
Further upstream, you would assume wherever it's been tainted from.
Well, I'm all for giving this lava a wide berth. Not saying we have to go hundreds of yards off, but I definitely don't need to be walking on the ledge either.
Yeah.
A nice 30, 40, 50 feet back and just kind of make our way around, unless you guys want to investigate anything.
Can we tell how the settlement was destroyed?
Not without going around the pit and getting to that. I mean, at this point, you're standing essentially south of the lava pit. You can see to the west of it is where the settlement is broken down, and you see dark smoke off to the east. So you can choose a direction, and again, the water is coming down from the west side of the lava pit. So I'm sorry, from the east side of the lava pit. It's coming down past it, and it kind of rolls around in front of the south of it, and then breaks and just runs completely south, which is the way you're coming up. So you're coming up on the west side of the river, walking up towards the lava pit, so where you can see that big hulking mess in front of you. You could check out the ruins by either going all the way around the lava pit or crossing the river somehow, moving up to where the river meets the east side of the lava pit and then crossing the river back over again to see the ruins. Does that make sense? And if
Yeah.
not, I can draw it out a little bit.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
I don't know that I need to go in the river. I don't trust that murkiness.
I'm sorry, which direction was the other smoke? The
To the west.
west.
So yeah.
Looks
So
like a campfire.
No
yeah,
river,
looks like some kind of fire for like hearth or food. Yeah.
Seems like we should go there.
You want to see who might be over there?
Could be survivors.
Fair enough. Lead the way, good sir.
All right, you guys make
Kinda
your
smug.
right, good sir. You're just smiling away.
Lead the way.
You guys make your way to where the fire is coming up. Let's grab you off of one map. Chris, which did you find easier when you were running? Is it always copy and paste, or do you find it easier just to drag the new characters out?
The easiest way
Mhm.
is put us on the map before the session starts.
Okay, and where I think you should walk in regardless of...
Right.
All right.
That is and I did it towards the end. I did it most of the time.
Sure.
And otherwise, copy and paste.
Gotcha. Yeah, just it's made...
The
'cause
dragging takes a little too long.
Yeah, I've dabbled with it a little bit, but sometimes I put you on and somebody wants to be back farther or not on the scene yet, and that's been like, all right, I'm going to do it that way. All right, let's see. Why am I so close? Let's back out again. Oh, that's right. This.
I am returned.
Yeah, you're just about to get to the map.
Yeah, bro. I like
Ready
it.
with my see the leaves.
I see it, dude. It's badass, man.
As you guys move closer, you can see some wooden barricades put up at the mouth of a cavern, blocking entryway, and you can hear some calling ahead of time as you guys approach, and the door swings a little bit, and several people with weapons make themselves visible, but these are the two you see ahead of time. And they ask you to stop before you cross the water. That's not a river, by the way. That's just some running water from a different area. That's not the river, just to be clear. It's also not black. You're asked to stop and announce yourselves.
Dudley, this is you.
Greetings. I am Dudley. These are my companions, Herna, Alagos, Tilvelar. We come from the newly established colony of Serenity.
They both look super skeptical to what you're saying. Never heard of it, says the one gentleman. Brief description, these folks are red hair, obviously by the tokens, but also red eyes. Literally, Dudley and Tilvelar, just from them being within that distance from you, you can feel warmth coming from their area. They almost radiate heat. Never heard of Serenity.
As I said, brand new. We're not from around here. Are you by chance Dar?
We're the Dar Such.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, good. Good for us. What do you need? What do you want? Relax, Frederick, the lady says. My name's Aurora. We are the Dar Such, but we do not want any trouble. So, whatever it is you are here to do or say, just do it and move along. You hear some fretting behind the gate as well.
We don't want to inconvenience you, but we came looking for a little bit of information.
What kind of information? You have to pay for any information we might have, Frederick says.
Okay. Can help, I guess. What kind of payment do you want? Wait. I suppose we should answer the first question. We want information on the pool that whatever's making your river black. We're interested in cleansing it.
At that, Frederick literally starts laughing. Aurora slaps him in the arm and tells him to cut it out. You want to cleanse the pool?
We've done the other two. It's kind of our thing.
Done the other two.
Downriver?
Yeah, nobody's been downriver in a very long time. I think you're mistaken. The four of you can't cleanse the pool. There's no way that's going to happen. I really appreciate the thought, though, but you might want to find something better to do.
Okay. Noted. Do you know anything about the Dugaldar?
The Dugaldar? No. Frederick goes, he's reading fairy tales. What do you think you know about the Dugaldar? They're just a myth.
Well, we think they may have attacked some friends of ours, so we're just seeing what we can find out.
Okay. Well, again, this is really not a great place to be. You may want to find somewhere safe to go. I mean, I'm sorry we can't help you with the pool. That would be great. You wouldn't happen to have any extra supplies or anything, would you? Don't ask them for help, Frederick says. We need some help.
What kind of supplies?
Food. Anything would be helpful.
I have a little bit of food that I can give you. Not much, but you're welcome. I'll give them 3 rations.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
All right. Frederick will collect those without saying thank you, but Aurora will thank you. We appreciate anything you can give. It's been very hard. Perception checks at that point? No. Yes, and yes. All right. Alagos, sorry. You're just not paying attention or don't care. Not that you can't see things. Tilvelar rolled twice. Tilvelar will take your 20 because you rolled a 19 afterwards. And Herna, does she want to roll or is she just hanging out with Alagos? 17. That
Herna
first one was
Dudley was
17.
Yeah.
Okay, so Herna and Tilvelar. It is clear after standing here for more than a few minutes while Dudley does some of the talking that these gates, which are decently put together for, made of lumber and rope and other things, and even the rocks around the nearby area are heavily damaged from something massive. There's a lot of weapon marks. Clearly this place has been under attack several times, if not a dozen.
What vexes you? We've made friends with your brethren, the Dardruga and the Darmalanth.
They're still out there?
They are. We've spoken with them. We call them friends. We've helped with their pools as well. We've cleared their pools of what befouls them.
Nothing befouls our pool. The black water at the river is not coming from our pool. But, again, we can't get to it anymore. The giant prevents it.
A giant? Oh, dear.
Yes, he's not by himself either. He's got a bunch of troglodytes, an entire camp of them, and that witch that works with him.
Bitch. Like giant witch, claws, big, ugly.
No, that is not her. No, this
Okay.
witch is snake-like, but beautiful.
Sounds interesting, if nothing else.
Again, there's nothing you can do. We've tried, and then we stopped trying and just tried to protect ourselves, and we've run, and this is where we're probably going to end.
But you said that they block access to the pool?
They've taken over it now. They live there. It's theirs.
Well, that is our goal, is the pool. So it seems we must...
Well, it seems like our agendas are aligned.
Indeed.
Where is this pool from here?
They'll describe it to you. It is on the east side of the lava pit, just a little bit further east along the river than their settlement was. Essentially, right up against their settlement before their settlement wasn't their settlement anymore.
Okay.
There's a large cave. It has its own water source. There is a inside waterfall that runs from the mountains as well that flows and meets into the river. That is where our pool was. It is still clear. It was even when the black water came, and we still protected it as best we could. But then the giant came, and him and the troglodytes have slowly beaten us down over and over again. We've lost many warriors against them. Too many.
Do you know what has caused the blackness in your water?
No, the blackness has come long before I was even alive. It happened when the ancients disappeared. I don't know how else to do it. We're just struggling to hang on at this point. The food is thankful, but they're too strong. There's too many of them.
What can you tell us of the giant?
He's large. He wields weapons very well, and he's not stupid. We've tried to trick him a few times. Even the things that might work, she figures out and still helps him. It's a bad combination.
A witch and a giant, I'd imagine so. What have you seen the witch do? What has she used against your people that perhaps we might prepare to defend against it?
I've never been in combat with her, but I've heard the stories. She wields magic that heals, which doesn't help us with the giant. But she's never attacked. She only defends the pool and its area. She doesn't attack us, so I can't give you more details on her. But he is strong, and the troglodytes have a lot of people. They have a chief, they have several shamans, and a lot of warriors. Frederick goes, yeah, don't forget those stupid dog lizards. Yes, the lizards they have as well as pets. They're very fierce. It's too much for us. I don't think 4 of you is going to be able to do very much either.
Well, perhaps we might surprise you.
Not one to run from a fight. On the other hand, it does sound like a lot of people, guys.
Oh, I'm fine with bypassing it altogether. It seems like this is their problem, not ours.
We do need to get to the pool, though.
Yeah.
But
Oh gosh, do they attack here frequently?
Yes, very frequently. 2 nights ago, in fact, was their last attack, and we're still recovering.
Oh, I see where this is going. What would you give us if we rid you of this problem?
Frederick takes that as an insult, obviously, but she shuts him up pretty quick. She literally steps past Frederick and opens the gate a little further, and invites you in. She doesn't say anything at all. She literally just invites you in. To which, for lack of rudeness sake, I'm going to roleplay you through the door.
I'm going to say, as we go through there, Alagos, don't ask things like that. You should just help people.
Simple trade, my friend. It's commerce. That's why we're here. Oh.
Yep, head on in.
Oh, I won't go that far in.
She lets that soak in for a minute before she says, "We have nothing to offer you."
I look at Dudley. Roll my eyes. Here we go.
Well, I can't speak for the rest of my friends, but I'll stay here and help you fight off the next attack.
As will I.
You just want to wait here?
Approximately how long do they typically give you between attacks?
She says it changes all the times. Sometimes it could be a night. Sometimes it could be 8, 9, 4. It's truly random, which means we have to patrol all the time and keep guards all the time, and we can't send hunters out to gather more food, not without getting too far from the camp itself.
Do they always attack at night?
No. They have worn us down. And at this point, there's more of them than there are of us, so it's just a matter of time. We've talked about running, but we don't think we can keep everyone here that's with us moving at the same pace, which means just plodding along.
Well, perhaps we could help you by hunting and gathering some supplies. And if we should encounter one of the parties, we may be able to deal with it.
That
All
could
right.
work.
Do you smell that? You want to stay here? Okay, if we're going to do this, let's just go do this. I don't want to stay here for days on end. No offense.
Chris, they
I'm
can
sure
offer you
you're-
really good food.
No offense. I'm sure you're lovely when you're clean, but this place is filthy. If we're going to insist on helping the people, fine, let's go and help the people. But let's not stay here for 9 days hoping the bad guys show up.
I'm not sure attacking their fortified position is a good idea.
Oh, we can draw them out.
At least before whittling them down some.
Well, that's fine, but let's have a look to see what we're dealing with.
Okay. You want me to sneak over there?
I can take care of that if you're that concerned, or Tilvelar can for that matter.
Split the party. I love it. Let's do this.
Okay.
It's on the other side of the lava pit by the abandoned settlement, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So we can go, a couple hundred yards out, give or take, and I'll make Tilvelar unseen, and between his natural skill and the magic, be an easy deal for him to get in and out to take a look.
Sounds like a plan. Is that what we want to do?
Yep.
All right. So you just walk away from these guys, or just trying to clarify before?
I don't know. We'll explain. We're going to see for ourselves how many troglodytes, how they're fortified. See if we perhaps might be of some assistance to you.
Okay. When you say that, she steps forward and grabs your arm. You can literally feel warmth penetrating your skin. She goes, "They may have some of us there. If you can rescue anyone, please do."
Of course we will.
Do something about those flies before we get back.
You hear the flies? Yeah, good music. Ah! All right. Great. All right, so you guys will travel around the lava pits. On your way over, you pass by most of the ruins, which look like decent buildings with similar building style of what the water temple is, but without all the shiny blue magical writing throughout it, but still the same architecture style. So it almost leads you to believe maybe the Dar Soch were part of the process of the water temple themselves before they got themselves ass kicked into a cave. All right. Well, before I move you, okay, so you get to a point where you can see the river running by. There is a cavern entrance that's fairly large, probably about 40 foot wide, that leads into darkness. After just a few feet, you can't see in, even with the sunlight shining down past the shadows of where the sun goes just into that little bit of the alcove, and then it just becomes dark past that. I don't have an exterior to this. I only have the actual entryway that comes from the inside. So if you want to stop here and just have me put mark on the map, invisible, I can do that. Or
Sure.
you can all move up towards the entrance, however you'd like to as a group. You let me know what you want to do.
So it's in the ground. It's not on the surface.
It is
Yep.
in the ground, not on the surface, yeah.
It's up to you, Tilvelar.
I'll have a look. If you hear me running, prepare.
All right. So then I am assuming an invisibility on Tilvelar.
But I lie. So we just act like he's invisible.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea, is right. All right. Then I will move Tilvelar to the center of the entrance here. Actually, off to the side for Tilvelar, just for the sake. Although, either way I do this.
You only have a few minutes, my friend. Use them well.
Good call. Good call on the reminder for how long it lasts. All right. Tilvelar, you let me know if you can see yourself here.
I can.
You creep around the first corner just to get a good peek in, and you can definitely hear movement as you're rounding the corner. You are obviously stealthed. You can roll your stealth check to cover your sound, since we know you're not visible.
And it's a plus 20 from the
From the invisibility, yeah. So 35. So you feel like you're okay, but you also need to make me a fort save, because as you have entered the cave, the odor from the beings inside is pretty strong. Almost as strong as those other folks in the cave you were in just a few minutes ago, but you didn't have to roll fort save for that.
Pretty sure that's not going to do it.
That is not going to do it.
I think maybe it would be a good time for a reroll.
Well, you probably have one or two, I would assume.
Yeah. Let's try this again.
Okay.
It's better.
You breathe some of it in, and it feels like you're going to choke on it, and then you manage to catch yourself just with one of those letting the noise out of your mouth, but not loud enough to make anything's attention.
Okay.
You can see what you can see. This looks like the front entrance. Those are lizards. They are medium-sized. They're about 5 feet long. They have decent claws on them. They look like they're dogs for lizards.
Okay, and these guys?
Those are the same as the white tokens, except we'll call those women,
Okay.
children, however you'd like.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and 2. All right. I do not have a light source and cannot see in darkness. I'm going to have low light vision.
Yeah,
But,
and you're catching some of this just as the edge. Like I said, it gets dark a little further in as you go, so this is kind of where you're creeping.
Okay. I have light on me, and I don't think I should have that much light.
Probably not if you're not carrying anything. Let's see what your token says.
And I have low light.
Yeah, you have low light for 60.
Yeah.
But you've got no light source.
Yeah. Except for the entrance, right?
Right.
Okay. Very. Yeah, it's moving the light, so I'll just stay here.
Okay.
And call it. This is what I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and 2. All right. I will head back to the group.
Sure. Okay.
And I'm assuming those were troglodytes.
Those were troglodytes.
Yeah. So I get back to the group. So there are 6 troglodytes in the entrance, 2 lizard dog kind of things, and what look like maybe troglodyte children or troglodyte women in the entrance. Unfortunately, I don't have any way of seeing in the dark, and that's all I could gather from my position near the entrance where there was some light.
So we have no idea how deep it goes, and we have no idea their numbers.
You know.
So the alternative is to leave, or to
Well, we could patrol.
wait them out.
We could patrol the area and come across their war party as they're approaching the Darsoch.
So wait for them to leave and set an ambush.
Indeed. It'll be more limited numbers than what they'd keep.
What if they leave at night? Not gonna be able to sneak up on them at night.
No.
Well. We could set up camp outside of the Darsoch area and wait for them to attack, and then come on the rear as they're assaulting the gates.
Well, that rids us of the need to spend the night inside there.
I understood that was an issue for you, Alagos.
Filth and stench? Yeah, that's an issue for me.
Well, I don't have any objection with that. To that.
Can we find some place with some sort of cover so we're out of sight at least?
And let's arrange a signal with the Darsoch. Perhaps some kind of a horn or cry or something to know when the attack begins. Although I'd imagine we'd likely hear it as well.
Do they have any light sources on the outside of these gates for nighttime, Jess? Or does the lava kind of keep the area pretty illuminated at night?
They have their own illumination, so lights don't seem to be a default for them. If that makes sense.
Meaning there's no lights on the outside?
Correct.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we're going to go ahead and set camp somewhere nearby, ideally somewhat out of sight, that we can respond back to the gates quickly if we need to help defend.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's see. All right. Can we add something? Doesn't have the river. Oh, that's just Tilvelar. I want the whole bench. Dudley. I have to change. He's still doing. Alright. Dudley, Tilvelar, Alagos. Alright. And strong. That's a shape. That's not what I wanted. And now you're the wrong color. Give me a second. You motherfucker. Twice.
Sorry, was this the same day as the lion attack or a different day?
Different
2.5 days later.
2.5 days later. Okay, sorry, I missed that.
That's okay. You have all your stuff back. Line was really just an opportunity. Okay. There we go. Now I feel at least semi-semblance. Okay, you guys should be able to see your characters if you have vision.
Yep.
Tilvelar, we have to figure out what's going on with yours. You have vision. Your low light's there. I'm not sure why it's showing you even without light. Oh. I see what's going on. Hold on. Yeah, you were emitting low light as opposed to seeing low light. That was the problem. Okay. All right.
So there's no stars or moon, or it's complete darkness?
I just went blind.
Yeah.
Dudley, you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
A week. Okay. That covers Dudley, but... Yeah, and there is no moonlight version, Mark, so there's no option for me to give you, like, light. It's daylight or nothing on the maps.
So I'm blind. Okay, cool.
So yeah, low light allows you to see double the distance that we can in low light.
Yeah.
Right.
But wouldn't moonlight be low light?
Technically, yes. But like Jesse's saying, roll 20 doesn't necessarily allow for that. Let's see here.
Did you move yourself, Tilvelar?
No. I'm blind. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
Someone just moved me, it looked like.
I did. You were on top of Tilvelar, that's all.
Got it.
All right. And I could change that to mimicking the effects of moonlight.
Okay.
How's that feel, Mark? More realistic for you?
It's better than blind.
I think the way I did it, Jess, was we could still see at night. I mean, unless it was pitch black, obviously.
Right.
But obviously, creatures, they're going to have concealment, 20% mischance, all that stuff without dark vision or a light source.
Well, take a look now. You essentially have 10 feet of low light. Just
Okay.
reasonable, like I'm seeing in the dark, but anything outside of far enough is...
Fair enough. And then, Mark, you have like double that, I take it?
No, I just have 10 feet too.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Alagos, if you could throw a light on me when we get started, that would be good.
Of course.
There. Changed for elfiness. No problem. All right. So, you can't see it, but you are... Let's see... Do the snap. You guys are positioned in the tree line about 110 feet away from the gate.
Okay.
Okay? And you know the last attack was 2 nights ago. For the sake of randomness and not just making it easy, I am going to give you a... Well, I'm not going to show you the D4. How do I roll and not show you what I'm rolling?
You have to click on the GM at the top of the dice. That should go just to you.
Ah, got it. Perfect. Thank you, Chris. All right. So how do you want to do this? You want to keep watch, still let people sleep, or are you trying to stay up all night to wait for them to an attack on a night where you don't know if they're going to attack or not?
No, I'm going to keep watch. We can't be fatigued every day.
Right.
No, for sure.
So what is our SOP watch, guys? We have yet to hammer that out. I just need 8 hours uninterrupted.
I can go whenever you want.
I think
Well,
Dudley was going in the middle.
Oh, wait.
so,
How did my meditation work? I only need 4 hours.
Yeah.
So if somebody else takes the first 4 hours, I could take everything else.
have Dudley take the first 4 since he has the dark vision,
Sure.
and then you take the rest of the night.
Yep.
About that, Jer?
Fine.
All right. You guys go through watches and sleep just fine tonight. You're up in the morning once Dudley finishes his rest for his 8 hours, which is the second 4 hours or whatever. No attack last night.
Okay. I think we're going to rinse and repeat unless anything changes.
Okay. That's
Maybe if we're lucky, they'll attack during the day.
if you're lucky,
Yeah,
they will.
Dudley will, during the day, range out and hunt.
Sure.
Nice. Thank you.
And Herna will try to go back into town and see if anybody needs a medical assistance.
Greatly appreciated, Herna. They absolutely would love some attention. As well as maybe creating some fresh water along with what they've got as their water supply, which isn't much. All right. It is going to take 2 more nights where you won't have anything until the 3rd night. The townspeople are taking a liking to you, and Dudley is feeding, I'm assuming them and not the group, Dudley, or am I getting that wrong?
So Dudley, let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we can do.
See what Dudley can do.
Dudley's got a plus 12, so that gives him a 22. Let's see here. Very foraging.
We can see those, Jess.
Can you?
Yeah,
Let me guess, is there a emitting light? We
they
can
must
see
have
it.
a light source. Yeah.
There's a thing where you can click so that other people can't see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the drag and drop. Oh.
The giant's emitting light.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he
God.
is. No. He absolutely is. But he would not be
26.
using that out here. Or would he? I have to check. Sorry.
All right.
He was set
So,
for an in-cave encounter.
so Dudley can provide for 6 people per day. No, I'm sorry. 7 people per day.
Okay.
So how many of those do you guys want?
I'll take one.
I only have 2 rations left, so yeah, I'll take one as well.
Okay. So Herna can feed herself for a little bit, and Dudley will just like eat every other day.
Okay. I get no respect, I tell you. All right. Okay, so on the third night, after Dudley's starved himself a little bit and fed some of the townsfolk, you will definitely hear the sound of a large group moving forward from out of the brush towards the gates. You'll see the light. It looks like some kind of amulet on the giant is glowing, which is allowing him to see. Again, don't know how many of them you can see at this point. I'm sure I could switch to the character's light and see, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Because again, they were marching out towards the gate as they were. So they march out in a formation and start calling and heckling to the Darsoch.
When is this?
This is
During the night?
during the third night. We can give you, let's see, there's 3 watches, right? Technically, or 2 watches plus a sleep session. Oh, it still clicked the GM, but that was a 6. Or no. 3? Wait. 6. No, it was a 6. Okay, so third session. So this would be while Dudley is still finishing off his sleep for his 8 hours. But after the 2 spellcasters have woken.
Fair enough.
So you guys would be prepared with all your spells for the day. So it's late night at that point, literally like before dawn.
Okay.
No, I will go ahead and shake Dudley's shoulder and whisper to him.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming.
What? I'm ready.
Shh.
There is a loud amount of whooping and hollering, switch to that.
Let's try to take the giant first if we can.
Fair enough.
All right, we should
What kind
get.
of armor
Go ahead.
do you normally wear, Dudley?
Huh?
Do you sleep in your armor or not?
No.
Cool.
10 rounds. Or whatever stupid number that is. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start putting initiatives in there because they will start since they don't know that you are there.
So initiative as well.
I just have to bring all these pop outs up. Pop out. Pop out over here. And I'm going to give the same count to these two. Deep size. All right.
Sorry, you do want an nits from us too. Sorry.
When you're ready. Like I said, they're already starting on the doors. The giant is throwing rocks at the door, while the troglodytes have moved forward to initiate anybody that tries to come out. But they're essentially trying to bash down the doors.
Well, it's going to take Dudley 4 minutes to put on his armor. So
We're
what
not
is that?
waiting
40
4
rounds?
minutes. We're definitely not waiting for that. Dudley, as you do stand up at some point, I'll say, give me a brief moment before you run off.
Mm-hmm. Sexy brief moment.
Okay.
Did everybody at least roll into initiative so when you guys decide to make the battle,
Yep.
they're there. Tilvelar, Alagos. Am I missing? I'm missing some. God damn it. I rolled them and they didn't go. All right. Hold on again. There. Click on you. Click on you. Oh, wait. He was in there already, wasn't he? Just the other guys. Go back to 7. Perfect. Okay. All right. So Dudley, who's first in the initiative, gets to start putting on his armor and then decide what he's going to do.
No, Dudley's going to put on his, or draw his sword and stand up.
Okay. Again, you guys can take as many rounds as you'd like. Right now, we're trying to bash down the door.
Tilvelar is going to sneak over here.
Okay. Stealth roll.
Stealth, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Doop, 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 doop. You have been seen.
Cool. It's a good 3 on my fucking stealth.
I saw that.
The giant recognizes your stealthy moves through the darkness, rogue. And he will yell out some commands as a reaction, but doesn't do anything yet because it's not his turn.
Hey, did he get a shot?
Okay. Tilvelar moves, so Herna, you're next.
Okay, Herna will cast Shield of Faith on Dudley.
Okay.
And probably that's it.
Okay. How does Herc want to deal with you since he has yelled out his orders? well, since he's not going to close, he throws a rock at you. 20 to hit,
Cool.
13 damage.
Rockachu.
Rockachu.
Alright.
It's a new Pokemon.
I'm gonna name a character Rockachu.
Rockachu.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
Okay. Literally like a,
Yeah.
pumpkin size rock he throws at Halloween on you. That will make it
Continue right
Alagos'
now.
turn. Yeah, good. Andre the Giant style.
Dudley, you have mage armor. So at least give yourself something. I'll move there. Done.
Okay. Troglodytes. Seeing that we have extra people but not breaking, we will split the group. Don't grab the river, please. And don't sit on top of each other.
I may have to pull out the big guns for this one.
You may.
Dudley's gonna get mad at me.
I know it's coming. What's the movement on those since you're out and they want feasty time? 30, huh?
What is this?
What is what?
That's probably the witch bitch, I'm guessing.
That is not. That is just a better equipped
Boss
troglodyte.
Troglodyte. Got it.
Yep.
It's a Bosslodite.
It's a Bosslodite. Yes. All right. Actually, they were supposed to go afterwards, but I don't think Dudley's going to change that. So, okay. Dudley, your turn. Do what you're going to do.
Oh. Dudley will activate the power of faith.
Power of faith!
And he will say, sorry.
That's good. That's the best line I've heard Dudley say.
This town is under my protection.
Nice.
Leave now.
So do you start shedding light when you do that?
I do.
Can you
Let's
put
see
a
it.
I certainly can. Let me know what it is.
30 feet?
30
Yep.
feet bright light, it looks like. 30 feet shadowy as well.
No, it's not. That was 20. Hold
No,
on.
it says 30-foot radius.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I think it is. Yeah, 30. You're right.
Ah, yes. That's better.
All right.
Light of Erastil.
The monitor lizards have moved already. So did the shaman. So you are up, Tilvelar. You got a lot of attention, thief.
I did. All right.
He's coming back.
Run away!
Oh my god.
Ooh. Sneak attack damage on me? What?
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't see it coming, so definitely flat-footed against that. So
Herna.
Herna. Oh gosh, I suppose she would still do bless, right? Because nobody's figured out that doesn't stack.
She did. She
No,
did
she
last
did.
oh,
session.
she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Okay. And she has absolutely nothing useful to do, so she will move here.
Is she gonna heal
Oh,
me?
actually.
Now you're getting 5 hit points back.
Yeah, you would have.
Thank you. The rock's hurt, man.
Rock thrown by a hill giant.
Those last forever, so she will move here, and guidance to Dudley.
Okay. Tilvelar, the hill giant, laughs that you're running. I like moving targets!
Nice.
And he will throw another rock at you.
Nice. Any kind of a range modifier on that or no?
Should be, I think.
He's got 120 feet.
All right.
Yeah.
Gonna get rocked to death. Cool.
You think I didn't win another ball. Run back, Tilvelar. This is entertaining.
All right.
Oh my god.
Ouch!
Alagos.
Oh yeah, I see that, and actually I should probably do that first, just because that'll probably break it. Let's see here. So that- I don't want to get that close. So let's do that, and then we'll do that. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon a Hellhound.
No, a fire dog, Chris. It's a fire dog.
Kind of looking at Dudley out of the corner of my eye when I do that, but trying not to actually show that I'm looking at him. And he's going to go ahead and breathe on all three of those guys. Take a reflex save.
Sure. Troglodyte, reflex save. Oh yeah, baby.
Nice.
All right, they all take 6 points of fire damage.
Oh no! All right.
I will get back here because I don't think I get getting hit in the head with a rock.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't see that fire dog come out of the Dar settlement, but it must obviously be theirs.
It's a lava area. It's normal.
No more of a fire dog. I actually get a benefit to summon them
one.
here. Let's see. We'll move and attack fire dog. Club, yeah. Or claw bite. Which do we want? Are we sophisticated troglodytes? You know, we are sophisticated troglodytes. 3 club attacks on your dog.
All right, one of them will hit.
Okay. Nobody's shown any. Maybe you do it for himself. Oh, but it's troglodytes, not these guys. Okay. These guys are harassing anybody that even entertains the idea of stepping out of the gate to help you.
Talking smack, huh?
And the troglodytes are done. Dudley!
Okay. There. Dudley will trudge.
Wait, baby, you don't have heavy
Move
armor
30
on.
now. You can
Yeah.
move 30 now.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about
Mage
that.
armor, baby.
So let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have one more chance. Leave this place now.
My boy Dudley, standing his ground.
feel like the die are lying all over again. Okay. God. All right, monitor lizards. One of these already got your set.
Take my AOL.
Sure.
Definitely. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely hurt. Is that 12? Okay. Alright, the other one will attack Dudley.
Nice. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. You should make a save for him too, Chris. He needs a fort save.
Okay.
So let's see. That is a miss on you, so no grab and no poison. Got it. Fort is... Hold on, that's on the bio page, right? No? Where am I missing it?
It's a change.
Oh, there it is. 13. So yeah, so it failed its stave. Why am I not getting a description? That's weird.
Oh, but they attacked me with clubs, so I'm not sure why I'd be doing poison chest.
You're not. You're doing stench.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you failed your stench save. It's just not giving me the effect. It's just saying the stench in the DC. Which I think is nauseous, but...
Sounds right.
Yeah, I'll look it up, dude. Keep doing
All right.
your thing.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So the monitor on Dudley is a miss, and this lizard man, or not lizard man, this troglodyte is going to cast on himself and be done. So that will make it Tilvelar's turn.
Chris, roll a spellcraft.
Rolling a spellcraft on what? I'm sorry.
The shaman cast.
Sorry, I was trying to look something up.
Sorry, man.
Don't think I know. 15 plus spell level.
Nope.
2's not going to do it.
Dynamite.
Shield of Faith.
Okay. She'll yell out, "It was a protection spell."
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Did it say? Did it have a duration, Jess, or no?
It's 10 rounds.
Okay. It's sickened, not nauseated.
Cool. Oh, that was wrong.
So I summoned my double and attacked the
Yep, it goes down.
honorary lizard.
Okay, Herna, you're up.
Let's see here. So Tilvelar will heal up 5. Here. And then she will burst, excluding the guy on the ground, just in case.
Mhm.
7.
Woo.
And you hiding behind her? Okay. She will continue to protect the mage.
I'm not hiding behind her. If that's what you're asking me.
Looks like it.
Okay, so you're done, Herna?
Yep.
You know what? I could be really damaging with it, but I'm not because you killed Sako. Oh, rolled a 2. Another rock goes whizzing by your head, Tilvelar. You killed Sako! But he misses. Okay.
I speak giantish. I don't think I did. Was it in common or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Alagos, you're up.
All right, so we'll have a minus to that, unfortunately. So that's a 14 to hit.
On the Hellhound? Sure. 14 on a Trog is a miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Here. And go ahead. Oh, yeah, we need to get rid of that guy. 10, 20, shit. 20, 25. 20. Too far away still. Cast that on you. So let's go ahead and double move. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. Done.
Okay. Troglodytes. All right. 1 regular, 2 flanking. No, and then no. 14?
On the Hellhound?
Yeah.
Let me double check. Nope, doesn't affect AC. So no.
Okay. Then they whiff a lot on him. And the other ones stay where they are because they're making it so nobody else can come to the fight. Dudley, you're up.
Let's see. Attack the lizard.
Mm-hmm. That is a hit. It is still up.
Okay. Done.
All right. Let's see. Monitor lizard will attack again. Dudley.
Nope.
14. No. Okay. This guy will move in and attack. What are we looking at? Plus 8. Is that 26 to hit? Oh, it's still saying GM, isn't it? 26 to hit? You should see that.
Yeah, a little bit.
And your damage is... Oof, 7. He swings a giant great axe over his head and into your shoulder. It seems like your mage armor deflected some of it. That will make it Tilvelar's turn.
I will charge and attack my shaman buddy.
Sure.
Charge. Check out flanking. Put on charge. Where is charge? Didn't confirm. Bummer.
Yeah.
47 would have been sexy.
Would have been. 20 still a lot. Okay. Ouchies. Herna, you're up.
3. Okay. Tilvelar, are you still down at least 5?
Yes.
Okay. we'll go here, and we will burst and exclude bad peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is some lousy rolling all night on that. So she's
I'm good.
down. -4. Dudley is fine. Okay.
All right. We'll step up and attempt to obliterate Dudley.
Should not be hard.
No, shouldn't be.
It's too far away for me to help with that. All right, you can live with that.
Those both hit or just one of them?
They both hit.
Okay. You take 39 points of damage, and he chuckles. Yeah, I hate when the hit points act up. Alagos, you're up. That looked immensely hurtful.
Take a reflex save from the giant.
Sure. Herc and his reflex. 14.
He is down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll help. And since this guy's screwed up on attacks, he's gonna 5-foot step, and he will breathe on these two. Reflex save from the two of them.
Okie dokie. Trogs are underneath this. Reflex 1, reflex 2. Nope.
They both take 9 damage.
They will both drop. Turn order underneath it. Okay.
All done.
All right. Troglodytes. There's only one left, but he ain't gonna stop fighting. Kill the puppy! Ah! I hit a puppy!
Sure did.
Take 4 points of damage, dog. Dudley,
Smack.
you are up.
All
Dudley.
right, Dudley. Let's see here. Oh gosh, what do I want to do? Suppose I should use my swift to lay on hands, and then I will attack the. So many options. I will attack the shaman, I guess.
Okay.
That
is a miss.
Poor choice. Poor choice. Okay. I'm done.
All right. The monitor lizard's turn. He will attack Dudley again. Ooh.
See, I should have attacked him.
You should have attacked him. I'm going to assume that confirms, unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay. 24 points to Dudley. I don't know what that puts you at, sir.
0.
Oh, well, 0's good.
Yeah, 0's great.
Okay. Let's see. Monitor lizard. Poison, 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 poison. Doesn't say. Skip to your bio and info. All right.
I rolled 20, so I'm probably good.
Oh, all right. Then you're good. I'm gonna skip that. Sorry, I thought for some reason I thought that was for stabilizing. But I think you did that last time because it was right on the bad guy's turn. All right. So passing the poison, doesn't need to grab you if you're unconscious, so he'll let that go.
No, I'm still up. I'm
He's
at
at
0.
0, yeah.
Not unconscious.
Oh,
Remember, if he does anything strenuous, he can become unconscious.
Well, I wouldn't know that, so I can't do what
He's
I was
just still
just gonna
standing,
do.
you know?
Yeah.
This is where we kill the paladin. Cool.
If the paladin's got to die, actually, the shaman was going to back up if he was unconscious, because that gives him no attack of opportunity on me. But I don't know that he's on 0, so I can't back up. I know he's taking a couple of whacks, so you're right. That provokes me to swing at him rather than try to move away and heal.
Really should have attacked the lizard.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
Little easier to hit, and yeah, that was just a bad crit too. Bad timing.
All right.
Fuck.
Nope, gotta kill me. It's all good.
No. Well, again, that hit that Tilvelar did would have killed him outright had he crit, but he missed the crit. It still did a shit ton to him. I mean, he's past half. Cleric would normally try to heal himself. He just doesn't want to try to heal himself with you standing right there. So I think I do have to swing.
5 foot and heal.
Yes.
Doesn't matter because then I guess he's on his ass. Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's on his ass, and also you have range. So me 5-footing and healing means you still stabbing me again next turn by only 5-footing. Yeah, I think he's gonna swing. All right, so he's the only one I don't have an attack matrix for, so we just roll the 20. This is at +8. Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. All right.
So 10 misses Dudley, and he will still 5 foot away to there. All right, Tilvelar, you're up.
Gives you another round or so, Dudley.
That's annoying. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna do it. Do I prosecute the target? Yes, I do. 5, 10, and go after the shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? If I throw my double here, am I flanking?
Yes.
All right. It's 2. Sorry, let me track that.
Mm-hmm. The double is a swift, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
Put flank on.
That's
Nice.
a hit. And he will go down.
Sweet.
Nice.
No, we just got the giant to deal with.
Oh,
And the lizard.
on the grease.
And it
That's
almost
gonna
did.
be should be a.
Yeah, I can't get my AOO on him right now. If he stands up though, which is a shame.
Okay. Herna.
Were you good there, Tilvelar, on hit points?
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard. Okay. Dudley gets back 5. And move here. And here first.
Nice.
And shoot the gun.
Awesome.
Okay.
All done?
Yep.
All right. Hill Giant's turn. He will start with Dudley, and if Dudley goes down, he will split off. But if Dudley does not, he's taking all of this.
Swinging from the ground, or what is he doing?
Yeah, -2s.
On first.
Hi, Dads.
Okay, so he'll be unconscious on the first hit.
Okay. The second one goes for this image, if it was still up. Or does it disappear when the target disappears?
No, it disappears when I tell it to go away.
Got it. Then it just got smashed.
Yep.
All right.
If it's attacked, it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. And he doesn't know that it's not real, so.
Yep.
If he could have reached you, he would have swung for you because he had eyes
Yep.
on you. But all right, that will make it Alagos' turn.
All right. He's gonna breathe on the troglodyte in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Reflex save for half.
Trog, reflex save.
Takes 8.
That'll kill him.
It's done. I'm gonna cast Grease on the giant's weapon
Okay,
and take a reflex save. See if he can hold on to it.
sure.
Nice.
Reflex.
Go grease lightning. Did it.
He drops the weapon, and he has to do a reflex save again every time he wants to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's keen.
Yeah.
All right. That makes it Troglodyte's turn. They will be called to engage. Double moves all the way up, past their dead friends. Dudley.
Bleeding.
That will not do it. Okay. No. He'll just die from his own incompetence. All right, there we go. Okay.
Okay. Monitor Lizard has a new target as he steps over Dudley's body and attacks. 15.
Bonus.
Okay. And
I
Tilvelar.
lose power of faith. Okay, let me turn that off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tilvelar will 5 foot and attack the lizard. You know what? I will summon another double. And with helm that. Sorry. Okay. Turn off flank.
Nice.
Weak damage though.
Yeah.
This one's been hit before, though, so you're good. It goes down. You still have a standard. You're rallied thanks to Dudley going down again.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
All Dudley's here for, to give you guys extra action.
Do I protect the squishies or do I go after the giant?
I think the problem is you're semi-squishy, which is what you're wondering.
15,
You don't want to do that.
20, 25.
I'm gonna provoke.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
Mm-hmm.
The giant's down and has no weapon. Kill him.
Yeah. All right. Come over here. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
And those are at +4, so you definitely should confirm.
Okay. 32, 23 will confirm. Closely. So 39 points of damage.
I think I got his attention.
Mhm. Yes, you did. Okay. All right, Herna, you're up.
Okay. Let's see here. Move here. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll let's see here. Cast Shield of Faith on Tilvelar. And then let's see what kind of healing we have stockpiled here.
Oh, pretty.
Like it?
Nice shade.
Herna. You've done that. So I guess we will channel one more time.
Excellent channel.
Nice. That should stabilize dead or so. Or is Dudley dead?
No, I
Oh,
don't think so.
Conscious.
I don't see
He's
him on
dead.
the map anymore. That's why I was confused.
It's because he's got
Oh,
a
'cause
dead
the
lizard on
hounds.
top of him.
Gotcha.
He's gonna have to push him off like Gimli.
Nice.
He's got a
A
big
troglodyte's gonna
hit point.
come stand over his body, get ready to kill him. Then you're gonna save him at the last second, Tilvelar.
Nice.
All right.
Done?
Yep.
Okay. I will stand, provoking.
Finish it.
Jesus. All right. 15 damage. And I will retreat.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Yep. No, so unmodified. Pop the description again, Chris.
He's a 10 or higher, he can't move. Fails by 5 or more, he falls back down.
Half normal. All right, that's what I thought. Okay.
So he can move just half speed.
Yeah. All right. 2 is at half. So that would be twice as expensive, essentially. So that was 20, right? 5, 10. Yeah. So 20. That still leaves me with double move for 60 left.
No, he stood up, so single move, right?
True. No. Good point. So that's 20, 30, 40. Yep. He moves to there. He orders the retreat from what's left. And he is done.
Dog will breathe on these two.
Mm-hmm.
14 reflex for half. It's going to be 8 reflex for half.
Oh.
Okay. 4 and 8, or 8 and 4, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Both still up.
Let's see here.
Okay.
I'm going to delay. I
Okay.
mean, that kind of gets funky with the rules, but
What do you mean?
well, the summon does. I don't control the summon on my turn, so I don't think it really matters if I delay. You
No.
follow?
Yeah, no, shouldn't. You're saying where its initiative goes at this point?
Yeah, I mean, if we end up being different initiatives, it's not a big deal. If I'm
No,
delaying, and the summon keeps going.
I don't have a. You already taken his action, so
Yeah,
other than it being delayed again later wherever you go, if you end up doing anything within this round, it doesn't matter.
sure.
Okay, Troglodyte's turn. He did order the retreat, so they will follow directions. Dudley, you smell lizard breath.
Yeah. Well, if I had not been unconscious, I would do things differently. But sadly, I've got to spend my entire round picking up my sword and standing up.
Okay.
And then I will. I will smite this guy.
Smite which guy?
All dead.
The giant.
Oh, okay, got it. He's declaring a smite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. The power of smite, not necessarily the hitting of the smite action. Got you.
No. Okay.
Yep. Monitor lizards are dead. Tilvelar.
Boom. Blank. Boom. 17 enough?
Nope.
Bummer.
All right.
I'll go ahead and go.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go ahead and use my teleportation, swift action, enduring to there.
Okay.
And I want to go ahead and cast 15 feet. So that will get the giant and the 2 troglodytes reflex saves from those 3 guys.
All right. No, and
So the giant takes 10, 1 trog takes 10, the other takes 5. Nice.
Good job.
Thanks.
Well, that's good.
I love me some lizard barbecue in comment.
All right. That makes it Herna's turn.
All right. Dudley. Herna. And then we will do that. And then move here. Okay.
All right. Alagos is now after Tilvelar.
Oh, the summon's still after. Still in the same spot.
Actually, wait a minute. Let's see here. So another day. Oh. Can I do a little bit more?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Not She can do that to herself too.
Sure. As a swift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as soon as Roll20 wakes up, I will do that, and then I'm done. Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
And if you want to put this guy where Alagos was, Jesse.
Yep.
Thank you.
There you go. He's up.
Yep. All right. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he'll go ahead and do a diagonal count, catching the two of them.
Mm-hmm. Oof. 10 again. You have won the day.
Good shit, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will dismiss that hellhound before. No, actually, I'll tell the hellhound they're running off into the forest. Disappear out of sight.
God. Fire
Wasn't
dog
bad
has
with it.
returned to where it was.
That wasn't bad with a naked paladin.
No.
Well, the mage armor helped a lot. Well, no, it didn't actually. I don't think
it didn't seem
anything
like it
actually
did.
would have missed me by a little there.
Right.
All right.
Brush my hands off.
Well done, Alagos. That's a new one. I haven't seen you use that one before.
What are you talking about? The grease? You see that many times.
Oh, the fire.
Oh, yes. I don't tend to do evocation magic. It's very simple.
Oh, it was effective at least.
Mm-hmm.
Uncivilized. But thank you.
I'll have a look through the giant and the troglodytes and see if they're carrying anything of interest.
+1 Vorpal club.
Right. You see lots of mundane things that you have no idea if they're of interest or not.
I'll cast Detect, but I'm
Thank you.
not expecting anything. Oh, maybe I am.
Yep. The giant has... Hold on. Apparently he disappeared. The giant has a necklace that is radiating continual light.
Okay.
And the shaman's great axe is +1. Well, magical, but very faint.
Yeah, I know what it is.
He's also wearing a necklace that is magical as well.
Going to get Ellie.
Sounds good, babe. I love you. Oh, shitty roll on that. I have no idea what the necklace is.
All right.
Suppose Herna can try, right? Let's
Absolutely.
see. Maybe.
It depends on the caster level, right?
It's low. It's +1 natural.
Nice. I'll go use that.
Mm-hmm.
Mark's ready to wring my neck. I guess the necklace will continue a light to tell.
Nice. Hey, how's that armor doing?
It'll be ready when we get back.
Sweet.
Oh, you don't need armor.
Right?
Just need your friends.
Just need your friends.
The
You
necklace,
know,
does it have a command or anything, or is it just nonstop, Jesse?
Yeah, it's just continual light. It's nonstop.
All right.
Dudley, I stand corrected. Running practically naked into a path of a hill giant, I'm impressed, sir.
Do it to help the people.
Dude.
Plus, I knew you guys were there and you had my back. I think you had my back. I passed out a little bit in the middle there, but I assume you had my back because
I tripped like that once too. It's disconcerting, isn't it?
Herna's just mumbling under her breath as she slowly regains 40 hit points.
Mhm.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Well, I think we should give the Darsoch the good news, and then I believe we have a witch to deal with as well.
Wonderful. Maybe
Mhm.
tomorrow after we've rested.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Good
actually,
call.
no. I'm fine, actually, when I think about it. Now we can go.
Erna?
Herna.
We're gonna burn through a lot of healing.
Fair enough.
It's not terrible, but
We're not, all joking aside, we're not in a rush, so.
yeah.
We'll take her by surprise if we come back
Now.
for her grip. Yeah, and that's the benefit.
Right. Well, I mean, from what we've heard, she doesn't attack, so how much surprising do we need to do?
I'll give you some time, give you the 4 minutes you need to put your armor on.
Take that long for her to get her hit points back.
I say we go now.
Yeah.
Element of surprise, she's not going to be expecting an attack.
And if the raiding party doesn't come back, she will
She'll
be
be on the
expecting
defensive.
something. Yeah.
So if Herna can manage to keep things going a little bit longer, great. If not, then we need to rest.
No, she's okay with it. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Just reconcile the morality of it all. I think we're good.
Reconciling the morality. Okay.
Yeah, it's offensive. It's not defensive. So Dudley has to think about it, but
Sure.
they're not supposed to be there. So he's evicting them. So that's all good.
Got it.
I'll recall one of my grease spells just.
Okay. One of the second level ones?
That's the first level.
Okay.
All right. So done that.
Time. Tilvelar or Dudley, either one of you can have the amulet. It's up to you guys.
The light
Natural
or
armor.
the armor. I mean, I could use it, but I mean, Dudley, I will defer to you since you stand in harm's way more than I.
Give it to the paladin for now, considering he seems to be taking the brunt of the attacks. And we'll work on getting you more defensible in the future.
Yeah. Just learn to avoid rocks. You'll be fine, Tilvelar.
Nice.
And
Next time when you sneak around, you should sneak better.
You know, that's fair. That is absolutely fair.
It's a little fair.
I didn't want to say anything, but I saw you two.
I'll put
There was
the
a root or
continual
something.
light necklace in my haversack chest so it's not shedding light everywhere.
Got it.
Yeah. Dudley definitely does not need that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So amulet. Nat armor.
I think he said +7.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
If it was +7, he wouldn't be dead yet.
Good point.
He had a really low dex. He was born retarded. He had like a 2 dexterity. He needed that.
Yeah. The
Okay. Do we want to? We should probably at least talk to the people.
The Darsoch, yeah. for
Oh
sure.
yeah, no, they'll happily come out and thank you for what you've done. They didn't think you could defeat the giant, but that was definitely an impressive fight.
The task is half done. We're off to deal with the witch next and clear the pool. That way your people will be unmolested, at least for now.
She says, I wouldn't consider this half, maybe a third, at best.
Fair enough.
But I mean, I wish
All
you
right.
luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Does
Go.
that change anybody's plans? We still want to charge in there?
I'm fine.
I cannot do my double trick much more today. I can only do it one more time.
I don't know what sort of melee defense they have or martial defense they have left compared to the giant, but assuming he was their strongest fighter, we should be fine.
And also, I suppose of note, my necklace, the one that I got from the Murgons, today I feel as if it will protect me against charms and compulsions, which could be helpful when dealing with a witch.
That sounds good.
I guess it's a good thing we gave Dudley the other necklace.
This changes every day.
Oh, interesting.
As you can see, it's based on the phase of the moon, and today it's showing a waning gibbous. Gibbous? How do you say that?
Gibbous.
A waning gibbous moon.
Jibus.
So next question would be out of character. Do we want to stop here and wait for Shady
I'm down
or
with
the
that.
next session?
Whatever you
Yeah.
guys prefer.
That was yeah, I'll let you guys make that decision. There's obviously this was your first official dungeon, which the first fight didn't take place in the dungeon, which is fine. That was good strategy, and I was happy to make an adjustment to the map to do the ambush, which got you the giant separate. My biggest fear was the witch and the giant together probably would have wiped you. So I think you guys did an excellent job. The warning from the Soch is basically me. I've been trying to warn all night. This is higher than you're supposed to be fighting at this point because this is not where you're supposed to be yet in the storyline for Mythic. You are pushing your envelope a little bit. But this was probably a CR 8 fight with the giant and the extras. So you guys handled yourselves really well. I was a little worried. I let the rock throw go a couple of rounds longer just to play it safe, but you still did great. The Hellhound helped out a lot, and Tilvelar, you nailed a shit ton of damage in the long run of things. Even though Dudley was getting his face bashed in, you guys did awesome. So just be careful.
It was too close as far as Dudley is concerned. I mean,
yeah.
Another round, or things gone poorly. If that shaman had hit, he'd be dead.
Yeah, exactly. So be careful. It's not outside your realm. It's just you're pushing the boundaries a little bit. But there is magic here, which one makes things more powerful when they're using it until you get it from them. But there's definitely treasure coming your way as well. So I'm putting that out there. That's not to turn you away or anything. It's just be careful. That was why everybody's warning you. Is me warning you in character.
Sure.
Yeah.
But again, you guys did really well, because that was essentially one of the type of fights you could have gotten into in the dungeon as well. So they'll be similar to that setup with different mixes. But now that the giant's out of it, that's definitely going to help.
As far as in-game is concerned, guys, I'm not really sure what else to do. I mean, I could metagame and say, okay, let's fall back, regroup, and figure. But I mean, then it's what do we turn back?
Yeah.
I just.
I think we got to push forward and then circle back and look for the hag, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to the point where it's like we think we can't handle it, hopefully no one dies.
Then we run away. Yeah.
We run away, right? And then go, okay, But in character, it's like, hey, we're kicking ass, taking names. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally tried to get him away so he could at least get back in the fight in a later time, but
right,
you guys pounced him well.
What's up, Jer?
No. I mean, Dudley is, despite having lost consciousness twice tonight, he is all in on going forward until it kills him.
Dudley, I would like to point out, not lost consciousness twice, rallied the party twice. I mean,
that's right.
It's really how you look at it.
Oh my gosh.
Since he was looking at the ground, he's going to go with the former, but yeah, the rallying definitely helps. I
think it's a nice add to the mechanics of Pathfinder because it can, like, the Dire Lion did damage, but that pounce I rolled everything a hit and the crit in there. was not what I expected. I expected let's give him a decent fight and see how Jeremy covers Herna and get them warmed up before we get into this and anything like this. And just rolling all those, I mean, Pathfinder does that, which is, both good and bad. It's why Tilvelar can do frickin' 40 points of damage as a 4th level character, but also why we have to be careful with stuff. So the rally, I think, is beneficial to recovering that teeter-totter of, oh my god, somebody just crit and the fighter's down.
Right. Yep. So regarding the rally, Jess, I know as you kind of made the rule, obviously, I think you had said that my character can do a rally, but my summons cannot. Normally, that's not a big deal except for the build for my character, which is that's a waste.
I mean, sure. There's just no...
Can you give me the option? In other words, either your summon or you gets it. In other words, because like right now, I'd rather my summon get it. Later on, I might be like, yeah, I have another spell I want to cast.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll think about it. Again, because the whole premise of it was the morale bonus you're getting for trying to save your friend, which the animals like your summons don't have any of that built-in emotion or need. But I'll think about it. It's a valid point that most of your creatures are what you're doing.
Now,
from a
role-playing perspective, I see it as me driving my summons to work to go save my friends. In other words, I'm pushing my will against them.
Sure.
Really think about it.
Wait. Thinking on that, like your description right there makes sense to me. Would you mind keeping track of an extra mechanic then?
What's that?
The time duration. Let's think of a reasonable duration that anytime you push a rally onto a creature, it shortens its duration because you're stressing the summoning. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So normally, right now, they're minutes per level.
I realize that, so that's a long time frame. So like if it was 5 rounds for a rally or something like that, like so that it's legitimately trying to push the energy of the creature faster, but
I like that. So the rally can work for me as normal,
sure.
Or I can push my summon and say, but you're going to lose 5 rounds instead, essentially 30 seconds of the summon.
Yeah, because I mean we've seen us rally 2 or 3 times in a fight if it comes up that way, so that could be shortening your spell by a minute and a half all of a sudden. Which right now at this level means something, but like you said, by the higher levels, you're going to take that standard action as another spell almost always, I think.
Right.
I mean, unless you're low on spells, but yeah.
Cool. No, I like that because I like the role-playing aspect of it too, like using my concentration on forcing the animal to work harder than it should.
Exactly. You're pushing the magic to do something more, which is shortening its duration, like using up some of that power forward. I love that.
I like it. Cool.
All right.
Thank
awesome.
you.
No. I love discussions like that. Like you give me the reasoning you see behind it. That gives me an outlet for me to say that makes more sense if we add just X to it.
And then do me one other favor. On my summon tokens, give them the appropriate sight. I think the only one that matters so far is the Hellhound.
Sure.
Because he has dark vision.
Oh.
I just need to be able to see what he can see.
Yep.
Everyone else has low light. 60.
He's got it now.
Remember, you're going to have to resave the token to the character sheet. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That just doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
I know.
Well, 20's like, well, maybe you did that on accident. No. Cool. That's fine.
I think everyone else has low light, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whenever I run, I think I'm going to ban summoners if we're still using this platform.
just because you don't want to deal with the tokens, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's life compared to mine and Evan, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Evan didn't know how to create his own. So literally, he sends me a lesson like 10. Can you create these 10 for me?
You bastard. You
like,
bastard.
yeah, I'll get right on that, bro.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah.
Costume contest.
Oh, I only have one child here, sadly, because the other one went to her bestie's house. But if you'd like, I can still pull him out and see which guy does it. Absolutely. Xander, come hither.
I guess I should have my wand too.
Hither. You should have your wand.
There you go. I have my wand.
Okay, hither means here. Jer, your camera's still off?
Yeah, he doesn't have a costume, I don't think.
Okay.
I mean,
well, he had a skeleton in his chair. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, put Bernie back on. Absolutely, you should.
Yeah, give me a sec.
I was going to have the kids decide whose costume was better as they dressed in their character. Mark is dressed as Tilvelar, his elven spear-wielding rogue, and Chris is dressed as Alagos, his bird-summoning wizard with a wand. So you have to decide who wins the Halloween costume contest.
Oh, we know who your favorite is, big boy.
Huh?
Because
Because, well, it was supposed to be you and Kat to choose together, but Kat's not here, so it's all on you.
Oh, the pressure.
No pressure, right? Like,
Just don't fuck up.
Don't choose poorly.
okay, I will break the news. Chris?
Oh, Jer.
Chris, you win because you have a bird and a wand, and Tilvelar, you look like a girl.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 11-year-olds. What are you gonna do?
I have my necklace.
Permanent
do
plus
have
2
your
to
new
intelligence, right?
Yeah.
And he's brandishing Tilvelar's staff, which, as we know, is
Is
impressive.
Very in character.
This is very impressive. Very, very impressive sexual weapon. Your Hellhound is fixed and saved now correctly, although you'll probably
Thank
have
you,
to
sir.
drag a new one out.
Perfect.
All right, so we will stop a little early, which is still not early at this point, but we'll let Shady pick up. Much dungeony stuff next session. I'm excited.
Peace out, everybody.
Yeah, peace out. I am going to go play a game of Hearthstone or two, see if Miko's still around, and then I'm going to go to bed, but...
I'll join you for a game or two, bro.
Sure.
Thank you,
All right.
Hefe.
No problem. Good night, guys. Love y'all.
Yeah.